This is a quick, as fast as I can, because the family's coming home. And I know I'm going to get caught up on this thing. So let's go ahead and just look at the animation I did real quick for the social media package and ask yourself, is it a true social media package? Not necessarily. The old days were we'd have to create 15 to 20 banners at different sizes, 600 by 600 pixels, 1920 by 10, anyways. And each banner would get placed on a website or in Facebook or what have you. Today is a little different. If you look at Instagram accounts or Facebook accounts, people like Pepsi Cola or a steak company or a pharmaceutical company are trying to blast out animations very quickly like that. And what I did to make this unique, even though that's an illustrated package, it's not that anime, that's just a Ken Burns effect, is this package right here done in Element 3D is more appealing because if I were going to recreate that in my kitchen or in a green screen studio out my studio, I'd have to create a revolving plate and get a real coffee cup, which I don't have this product, it's just made up. All this is fake, last minute. And then I'd have to apply it using very pristine camera lenses and moves, which I have those filters and stuff, which I'd love to try, or maybe I'll do a salad company or a lettuce company and chop up salad in slow motion and watch the actual vegetables flying. That's different. I believe now people want to see this type of quick packaging with a quick call to action. So without further ado, let's look at it from here.
Bold, powerful, awakening, and beautiful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click here and do that. Now, if I had that channel for everything, it would be ideal. If you can't get it for everything, then you need to find a name that will come up and you can get that on everything. I just got that on Instagram, but I'm not even going to mess with Medellin Colombian Coffee Company. There's an entity out there that's a powerhouse when it comes to the cartel, and we're not going to go there. So, to make a long story short, here is the After Effects project from scratch with a simple finger, and you can see I put it on a path, and I went up and down, point to that one, point to that one, point to that one, then come down here and point to that one. Basic stuff, rotation, easy ease on those, subscribe here. That mask right there is, man, I did that in 2 seconds because I was rushed. You can see it's garbage, it's not even, but it works. Just simple mask on. And I think the key element here between all these lines and shapes and objects are the keyframing that goes into it, the transformation with the graph editor. And from learning about the lessons this week, that's the biggest takeaway I got. I mean, I was literally forgetting about the vector, this plugin right here, if you roll over, it says continuously rasterize, and I forget that all the time. I mean, it's so easy just to create a simple keyframe within an animation and then walk away from it, and the next thing you know, the easy E effect on it is just not coming out that great. So in any effect, here are the shapes I used. Again, I did simple drop shadow effect with on and on, easy effect, and blah blah blah. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get out of here. And then as far as Element 3D, this is the fun part. Element 3D, if you look at this table right here, so instead of going to film that table, these fake beans, fake floor, fake room is all fake. So let's back out on a little. And can you animate it here? Yeah, you can animate it with Element 3D. It's a great tool. I can drop textures, I can move things around. I can even go into here, put grass under it. It's literally a drag and drop application of modeling and objects and backlight. The trick is to have all of these elements, which I bought extra from videocopilot.net, to have at like if I want to throw lights on here, I can put a whole package in the background. I'm not going to do that right now because it's going to take that one over. But anyways, you can see the layering involved with the beans in the box, the simplistic stuff, the wood board. It's just like Photoshop. It's got layers. It's a lot easier than Cinema 4D, let me tell you. I mean, to go into Cinema 4D and then bring it back and round trip it, the rendering engine is tough. Element 3D is built in to Adobe After Effects. So it really has a whole unique virtual easy design element to it, which is mostly God, how do you say it, Andrew Kramer's invention. I mean, God bless him, because Element or Cinema 4D has a huge learning curve. So anyways, I'm not going to get into all these fun things in motion design and models and abstracts, and God, you can just bring out just about anything in here in a 3D model, and you can see one back there and turn it around, create some DNA and flip it. But anyways, I'm going to X out of here. Yes, I want to cancel. And then very simply, if we go into the actual project, and let's go ahead and unshy these things, and you can see a lot of these layers here. This effect that comes in is not the same. It retains the 3D modeling, the lighting animation, but an extra step is required within the timeline, and that is to take these cameras here and create cameras. So let's say I wanted to do a close-up with a 24mm lens or a 50mm lens, which gives it that blur background. Then putting these effects right here will definitely, change the project, and you can see how it goes from one stage to the other. You can see that's basic, but when you put that lens back on it, you can see how it just, not today, After Effects. Anyways, so that was that. I believe packages like this, whether it be a sneaker company, a Coca-Cola company, a bottling company, a sun-tanning lotion, is the key or the future to Instagram. And that's about it. So if you want to look one more time at, hang on a second, my model being applied, which is part of my mastery. How did I do it? And again, this is all practice for me, because I am terrible at instructing people or showing people how to do things, and I really want to get into it. I want to be more vocal. I want to pronunciate myself better so people can hear and get my workflow and lighting and setup, so that I can go in and tell people how I made transitions and effects. And the Medellin Coffee Company. Thank you for listening. I hope that works for an all-in-one inclusive package. Oh yeah, I forgot the little cool. You know what? I didn't want to get too busy on the logo. I just took the vector logo and spun it like that, and just made it pop just a little, and took it back, and that's it. Boom. And I put a little sound effect on it too right there. See that down there? Love sound effects. Little. Bye. Have a nice day. Thanks for listening.